Did I just cut out? I hello, hello, hello. Chat, are we back? Chat, are we back? I don't know if we're back yet. OBS literally crashed on me at the worst possible time. I don't know if I'm back yet. Are we back, folks? Okay, how about now? How about now? Are we back? Are we back? OBS literally crashed on me. Literally during the one scene. After I was just talking about this whole, like, thigh thing. Which means, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to label this as Part A, Part B. And I hate doing that. But, are we back? Hold on, I see Alvarez, I see Hammy. We're back? Okay, phew. Sorry, I don't know what honestly happened, other than the fact that, to get you up to speed, I guess this is Part B, but for those who, I guess, skip Part A, hi, YouTube, welcome, hi, Twitch as well, OBS crashed, go figure, my days, it is what it is. Welcome to Vitamin DGR's stream, wow, I don't ever say that, ill. Welcome to Shin Megami 5, here's what you missed, nothing, I paused the game. The last thing we talked about was, I want to get between this woman's thighs, there you go, we're back.
No one will dare call your eyes ugly ever again.
Get away from her!
Yep, still would. Gross as that is, still would.
I am Ashes, savior of humanity's souls.
How much do I have to pay for you to be the savior of my soul? Who am I kidding? My soul's gone. I already sold it to the Dutchman for like 62 cents.
What part of yourselves do you hate most?
Sorry about that. Again, Twitch. I don't know what honestly happened, but welcome back. You didn't miss anything, but this is part B. I don't know why that happened. It's just my luck. What do you mean lies? I'm not lying. I wouldn't lie to you guys. Wow, wow, you can even take my Murakumo. How are we supposed to go on a nice dinner if you can't even take my Murakumo, Aisha? Come on.
I'm not letting you hurt anyone else.
I don't think she cares.
I can't free you from your curses, but I must bring salvation to all wayward souls.
So that is the individual who want those thighs? Well, okay. If we're gonna... Alright. I get it. Looking at Aisheth and what she just did to that poor girl is sus and bad. Not to mention she had blood or guts or whatever on her lips that magically got cleaned up. And she just licked her nail. And her eyes tend to occasionally twitch like there's something going on there. But if we... I don't go for outward beauty. I go for inward beauty, alright? Just think about how beautiful she is on the inside. Think of her design. Think of the swirls on her body. Think of the hair. Think of the nails. Like, you know how much attention to detail it has for the... Okay, she's hot. What do you want from me? I just want to know for the art. Well, no, okay. The real thing that honestly... this is not a surprising thing. I like things of power. Like, for those who watched my Master Detective playthrough, when Shinigami exists, I won't spoil, but that alone was already just enough for me. I'm attracted to power.
That's horrible. I'll do what I can to treat her.
Power is attractive. No, before anyone says it, because I said the same thing to my friend, and literally my friend says, oh, you just want someone to step on you. No. First off, no one can reach me, because I'm tall. Secondly, no, I don't want to be stepped on, because that's not attractive to me.
I can help.
Not that you guys need to care anyway, so let's move on.
Wait.
Anyway, we can skip this. Said we could skip this. God, they really have to make my Atlas games let me skip once I do New Game Pluses. Anyway, getting back into it.
That demon spoke of salvation. but she was only using the word to serve her own purposes.
I want to go back to the sleep aspect.
If that demon is not...
Less of the bad boy V thing, more back on the sleep aspect, which is the point of this episode, is the sleep thing. I don't know. What other ideas do you think would be good for, like, you know, getting some good proper rest? Okay, anywho, found some Greek mythology about thighs, but nothing significant like a satisfying thigh. Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, okay, I'm assuming people watch Part A. If you don't know what Star meant by that, watch Part A. It'll make explaining it a lot easier. Like, I don't know. Environment has to be a factor, right? Like, maybe if I'm in a comfortable area. Maybe something soft. Like, I still have that friend. Remember when I said that I didn't exactly, like, properly sleep with a body pillow, but a friend of mine says I should? They're saying I should. I'm not opposed to trying out a body pillow, but I'm just like, will it actually do it? I don't want to get one, and it's just a waste of my time. I would suggest something else, but can't be said here. Wait, what? Wait, was that to me or to Bayo? Sorry, I saw that at the corner of my eye while I was playing the game. I didn't know if that was... Is that a reference to me and my sleep aspect? Oh, to me? Well, how bad is it? Is it something that can't be said on the channel? Is it really bad? Was it like drinking or drugs or something? I don't know how bad it is. I don't know. It's not appropriate? Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll trust you on that and move on, I guess. Alright, well then I'll just trust you and move on then. But the reason I want to go back to it is because I want to talk about again when I saw it earlier during Part A, when I was like half asleep and I apparently ate expired tartar sauce. Or they could have just did this very elaborate thing where they just put tartar sauce on my face. No, they wouldn't do that. My family doesn't do that crap. Actually, tease doesn't sound like a bad idea. Be bad? No worries. Take your time, Star. I'll be here for you. Oh, you know what sucks is that Part A, we never made a fusion. Oh, well, I guess this is the same part, so I guess I don't have to worry about the fusion episode. Because I could just make one here. But yeah, to get you up to speed for those... I don't know, like, I'm wondering if there's, like, other things I can consume or eat. Or try to, like, get actual good rest. I don't know, first world problems. I know one thing that will definitely do it. Once it gets closer to the summer season, I'm just gonna not want to deal with anything, and I'm just gonna, like, want to go to sleep. Why? Because the sooner I sleep, the less time I have in the day, which means the quicker we get through the summer. I think this summer is gonna be a hot one.
The moment you stepped before me, you sealed your own fate.
I am not looking forward to it. I'm not a summer guy. I can't wait to go back to winter. Even the fall. Well, obviously fall for my birthday. But for winter, because it's going to be cold. And that will actually make me... I feel like during the winter, I'm a bit... I think the winter time is easiest to get good rest. So I guess the thing I'm going to, or at least the next part of this conversation I want to talk about with you guys, you lovely connoisseurs of the culture that are listening to me, is I wonder if the seasons and environment... Well, naturally it should. The seasons, climate, environment affects your sleep. I personally think it'd be easier to sleep during the winter time. Because it's nice and cool, but okay, imagine this circumstance. Imagine... Wait, what? How about a long, big plushie instead of a body pillow? I unfortunately don't have a long, big plushie. Like, the biggest plushie I have in my room is this giant Kirby plush. Which once I do my next Kirby thing, I'll show you guys. I just have this one giant thing there. All my other plushies are, like, really small. Like, hand-sized plushies. Like, I have a Pikachu plush, an Isabelle plush, I have a Koromaru plush. My friend hooked me up, one of the coolest people in the world, gave me the wolf from Fox in Space plush. That was probably one of the best things I could ever ask for, even though I never really asked for it, but I'm so grateful for it. Like, I have smaller plushes, but I don't really have any big plushies. So maybe, I'm down to try it, because why not? Maybe find something comfortable. And I know that the reason I'm probably on it right now, like, I guarantee you in like maybe like a week or 2 weeks, I maybe won't think too much about this because, you know, I would have hopefully got better rest and it wouldn't have been a morning like it was earlier today. But I'm just saying, while it's fresh in my mind because, you know, it was hours ago, that's why I'm on it right now. Do I want to fight King Frost now? Or do I want to move on? Okay, we can fight him real quick, actually. I changed my mind. I'll fight him. I was debating it. Yeah, I'll fight him real quick. Hey, Biggie guy. Biggie guy. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Don't worry, this will be quick. See ya. Oh, you're tough. Oh, you're sturdy. Oh, well. Not sturdy enough.
The moment you stepped before me, you sealed your own fate.
I'm gonna have to look up that thigh thing. I'm going back to that topic, but I'm also gonna look up that thigh thing that Bayo and Star were talking about, because I'm curious now. Can you bring that up to me again? So, what is going on here? There's like some sort of thighs that make you relaxed or something? I know it's because of me, because of the whole holy thighball thing that I found out. Again, don't look that up. Especially you, little Timmy. If you did, don't tell your parents where you got it from. Like, hey, Timmy, what was your favorite... hey, Timmy, what was your favorite Vitamin DGR episode? I like the episode where V was talking about something called the holy thighball. Like, little Timmy, I don't think you could be watching any more of his videos. Why not? Sorry, little Timmy. Although, in like 20 or 30 years, you'll thank me for it. Because you're interested in thighs. While I look up this thigh thing, for curiosity reasons, definitely not for any other things whatsoever. Oh god, I love... Whoa. Wow, that's actually scary as a Magatsu version. I'm pretty sure I done messed up little Timmy. That boy is not going to grow up right because of a Vitamin DGR episode. But that's what little Timmy gets. Why? Because he's a little spit. And I know that it's not going to... For those that are new to Vitamin DGR, I can't even begin to describe the whole little Timmy thing. It's a thing, all right? It's a thing. Let's just move on. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I messed up poor little Timmy's growth because actually, you know what? No. Why do I say I messed it up? Maybe I made little Timmy better. His dad's probably happy. Because little Timmy, you know what little Timmy's gonna ask for his next birthday? He's gonna want the holy thighball. And then his dad's gonna be like, yeah, I think we should get it for him. And then his mom's gonna be like, what do you mean, Gary? What do you say? He's like, oh, no reason. It's just, I want him to have it, so that way when he gets to be of a proper age, then father and son can have a nice bonding moment. And then the mom's gonna be like, yeah. Not at all because you want to see it for yourself, huh? I have nice thighs too. And then the dad's gonna be like, well, yeah, you used to have nice thighs. And that's how little Timmy's parents get a divorce. I'm so sorry. See, Bad Boy B would stick with that joke without a worry.
Exactly.
I would have killed him. Well, I didn't. So, sorry, Yoko. I probably should have, but nah. Anywho, I need to know what this thigh thing is. I need it stat. I need someone to look up this sacred thigh thing that Bayo knows for me, so I can share it for you, the connoisseurs of the culture, and for little Timmy's growth. Bayo, you have to do it. Do it for little Timmy. Little Timmy's expecting you. you're probably one of his favorite people that when he pops him on the chat that he's looking forward to. He's like, I can't wait for Beowulf to introduce something new to Vitamin DGR and then give him 50,000 unnecessary simp emotes for no reason and make him get more and more annoyed because Twitch keeps reminding him that the simp emote is his favorite emote. Which it's not, but my channel, rather it's the channel is apparently #1 used emote. I need to get more Vitamotes, dude. But I can't get rid of it because a lot of people like it. I'm a people pleaser.
Well...
We can skip. I should probably read these things, but we've already messed with it. No, you can't find it for little Timmy. Sorry, little Timmy. Well, you know what? Don't worry. I found a holy Bible that you'll definitely want to look up. But don't tell him that Vitamin DGR sent you. Please don't. Like, I need this channel. Like, it's the one thing that keeps me going. With the flip, I will. No, you don't. Don't you start telling people that you got the holy Bible idea from Vitamin DGR. I'm blaming it on Giga. I didn't know that Bible was a thing. I thought it was just a joke.
Here you go. Hey.
I really hope this isn't one of the episodes. Like, at this point, I know that people know this, but occasionally my folks and family watch my episodes. I really hope that this isn't one where my mom and dad or anyone I love, not my grandma or grandpa. I don't want grandma and grandpa V watching this. If they are. Well, actually, I don't know. My dad would probably find it funny. But actually, my mom would probably find it funny too, but not my grandparents. I don't want my grandparents to know what the holy Bible is. Well, too late with stuff, all right? Star, you're not helping the collective here. And I know one person's like, but what about little Timmy? Little Timmy's gonna need to learn at some point. I'm okay with having little Timmy learn. Little Timmy, let me tell you something right now. There are 3 things you need to know that will make your life better. I can't say it. I can't say it. I'm going. I panicked. You drew me with thighs? I can't handle that. That's too... You're gonna draw something, like, as cute as the bread dog, but something as attractive as the thighs? That's a contradiction. You can't have something both hot and cute. I feel like that's unfair.
Hey.
Grand vitamins. What in the holy Bible is my grandson looking at? Like, I know... I'm gonna tell you right now, my grandmother will definitely not. I don't want my grandmother to know.
My last reading of the escaped demon marked her position in this area.
Like, I know she's supportive. Okay,
Powerful
so
demonic...
let me tell you why I don't want her to know.
Let's proceed with...
She watched one of my episodes. I'm going on a different non sequitur here. Oh god. Okay, Bayo, let me pause real quick. This is the part that I hate, Bayo. I hate this music with a flipping passion. I hate this song. But let me tell you. No. Well, no, this wasn't with you in it, Star, unfortunately. But there was my grandparents, it was actually about a month ago that my grandparents watched an episode. Like, you guys will never guess which one it is. I'm sorry, I wasn't. You never guess what it is, so I'm gonna tell you right now. It was when I played Clock Tower. Because they wanted to watch, because they knew it was during my birthday for the whole, like, the Halloween birthday special. So like, oh, okay, we'll watch it, why not? I do not know what they watched, but they did call me. And they asked, are you okay, V? What's the problem? Like, is your voice okay? Why did you scream so loudly? Was it truly that scary? You should always have some honey and echinacea. We could go there and get you some tea. They were so, like, she was so sweet to me. And I was so nervous because I was like, what happened? So for context, let me back up. For context, as I get rid of a demon, because I really should do the demon of the episode really quickly. For context, they called me because they watched one of my episodes. I don't know if they watched a short or a long one, but they watched Clock Tower. I know that for a fact because they're like, it was a little hard to see, but it seems... why is that poor girl going through it? And I asked why, and they described Alyssa from Clock Tower like rather well, so I know it was Clock Tower. And I asked like what moment it was, and apparently there was a moment to remind for those who remember the Clock Tower playthrough. There was a moment where this guy with the axe was like coming out of nowhere. He's like peekaboo, and he threw axes at me. And there was one moment where I just got scared by the guy. No, excuse me, that wasn't throwing axes. I think it's actually when I was going through. No, it was the axe guy. Because I was going through some place and I asked what it was. My grandmother said that I was going through one area, and I went around, and I guess it just like popped up, and he just appeared, and I went, huh! And I got scared. And she called because she was like, are you okay? And obviously, it's been a long time since I did Clock Tower, but she just watched it, and I was nervous for her. So, if she's that concerned because of me getting scared, I don't even want to know what happens if she finds out what the Holy Thibel is. I don't want her to know what the Holy Thibel is. I already have a cool grandmother or grandparents that want to like, that are willing to check out the videos. Because, I don't know, in my mind, I don't want to say this is the case, but I don't see most grandfolks willingly watching content creators or like streamers or stuff, unless it's like for family, or even that might be. Like, I can't think of my head, like, how many people have grandparents that want to watch their stuff, like, willingly. Like, they might do, well, they might, but I don't want to think that. So I think it's personally like a really delight to have like my grandparents want to watch some of them. They don't watch it as often as my parents, and my parents don't watch it often unless they feel like it, or at least like skim it and stuff, or watch the shorts. But I think it's really cool to have like family that want to watch your videos. But if I would talk about the Holy Thibel, or like talk about the 3 things a little Timmy needs to know is the breast, the hips, and the rear. Those are 3 things you need to know about life, and boom, you're welcome. Those are 3 things I was nervous to say earlier in the video, in case anybody was like, what are the 3 things? Because I thought to myself, how many kids are actually watching this? First off, there should not be any kids watching my channel. Sorry if there are any. And for any parents watching it, sorry, I guess. I don't know what to say. I guess your kids like me for some reason. I don't know. My bad. Let's see. Someone give me a number between 1 and 30. And that's gonna be the demon I'm gonna make for the episode. I'm gonna let the first person to say it, I'm gonna do that demon for chat. And it's gonna be, that demon is gonna be dedicated to you. And while I wait for chat to give me a number. 29, alright, done. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 29. Alright, Rhonda, there you go. Let's see. Luckily, I have money. I can do whatever. But I'm not going to be spending that much. Let's do this one. Let's see. What do I give you? Let's give you, even though you're temporary, let's give you this, 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 this. Good luck getting ailed now. You know, I would have laughed if I got a fusion accident for that, Bayo. I would have laughed. Oh, you posted? Alright, well, while we see this fusion, let me go see what Stars posted. Oh! Wait, what do you mean, what the flip? Oh, that's so cute! Oh, well, time to add that to my V's fan art folder. Eventually, YouTube, assuming I get, like, some people's, like, consent, I would love to, like, share the fan art. But, actually, no, I'm being serious when I say this. There is a reason why I don't share the fan art on YouTube. I want to give proper credit where it's due. So, YouTube, let me be serious when I say this. Star just sent fan art of me getting crushed by thighs, which is freaking amazing. Holy crap. But the reason why I need to get off this, it's just a weird fear I have, but if I'm gonna show the fan art on YouTube, like in post or something, I don't want to own it. Like none of this is mine, and I want to give proper credit where it's due. So I want you to know this. If I were to, well, depending on the consent of other people, so obviously in this case, Star, if she wants me to, although personally I would rather her post it on her own channel, which by the way, you can check her out because she does have a Twitch channel. So shout out to Star. Just saying, Star, you can jump in and you know use my channel as a thing to help you out. I'm just saying. But the reason why I don't want to like post it on mine is because I don't feel it's worthy for me. So I think it'd be better if Star or anyone like did their own thing. Like I wouldn't mind showing it on Discord, or if we did like Garlic Phone or anything, I wouldn't mind showing it in the future. But I don't want to post it on like posts or anything because I don't want to claim it or anything like that. I think it's better for them themselves. But seriously though, Star's an amazing artist, so please shout her out. She's awesome.
Return.
All right, let's do some Demon Haunt stuff. Let's see, who wants to chat? Yeah, Stars of Art is amazing. And
Young man.
I just need to like, sorry, I need to keep looking at this art because God, I wish that were me. Well, I guess it is me. Though to be fair, I know some people are probably gonna look a little too into this and be like, oh, V's into thighs. No, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not really into, no. How do I, okay, let's move on. I like lap, never mind, let's just move on. Let's just get some bars and points and stuff. You know what, let's talk about Shin Megami. Yeah, Shin Megami, yeah, so cool, awesome. Hey, let's, what do we invest in? Let's invest in agility. That's useless. All right, who else wants to talk? Does anyone else want to talk here? No? Oh, nope, someone else doesn't want to talk.
Say,
You want to see some... Oh, I cropped and updated on the thing? Oh, yeah, I'll definitely check it out in a second. You want to see some of the art I did during one of my series? Yeah, I would love to. Well, I mean, I wouldn't probably be able to do it right this instant, but I definitely do it. Ragnarok? Yeah, you don't need that. Oh, this music. This music's so flippin' much.
Hey, listen up.
What do you want? What? Jeez, like, just relax. What is it now?
Now? Oh, it's nothing really.
Oh, they're cute. Oh, they're really cute. I like the one with the buns, though, more personally. Your OC? Oh, that's so cute. Which, by the way, YouTube, if you want to see for yourself, you could always hop on the waiting room. My Discord, check it out. Hit up the artist block. Might see some interesting, cool fan art. Maybe find some new friends that want to showcase art and maybe more.
Well,
Just saying. Might be worth your time. But sorry, though, it's so cute. I like that. It's so adorable. So I decided to take a second to enjoy it. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Scratch something earlier. Elforus. There's someone else's thighs. That's more ideal. Give me 1 second. This one's for you, my friend. And... well, no, because Saria likes Anahita. Where is she? She would be... around here. I think this is the person that everyone would want to... I think this is the person that everyone would want a lap pillow with. Just give me 1 hot minute to get to her. This is the person that Bad Boy V would be confident enough to ask straight up, hey, lap pillow? You? Me? Please? Minus maybe the please. Nah, he'd probably still be pleased. He'd probably be polite. That one. That one right there. That person. The best. The best. This one. This one right here. This entity right here. This divine being right here.
What is it?
Yes.
I'll make you mine.
You already... I am already yours.
Say yes.
Like, Jesus. Like, take a second to appreciate. If they did a holy Thybul of... Oh, God. If they did a holy Thybul of Megaten demons, and she's not the #1 person, or she's not on the cover...
Say yes.
Like, that right there, if this person is not on the holy Thybul, I ban that religion. There's no holiness about it. Okay, I need to stop. What was the holy Thybul? I actually haven't really looked much into it, because I saw... Okay. I'm going to be very honest. I'm going to be very honest. Sorry, little Timmy. Cover your ears. Don't worry. Your big old brother V is about to make himself get canceled everywhere. So I'm going to just say this. I don't know what the Holy Thybul is. I just went on Google. It had a thing on Amazon. I didn't check it out. And then the other link underneath it was Holy Thybul from some site. I pressed the thing, and then it said, you must be at least 18 to see the site. And I was like, yeah, nope. And I immediately backed out. That was the thing that back at part A, when I was backing out, that's why I backed out. I still don't know what a Holy Thybul actually is. I assume it's just a book with like a bunch of girls' thighs. And I'm sure there's probably like gotta be some guy thighs too, right? For those that are more into the guys. Is there a Guyble? Or is there a guy Thybul? Is there a guy Thybul? There has to be a guy Thybul for the ladies, right? Or for the guys that are into guy thighs. Something funny about thinking about the holy guy Thybul. There has to be. There has to be. If there isn't, someone just got a money-making idea. You're welcome. You better give me some of those royalties.
What is it? Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, that's my guess to what the Thybul is. It's literally just a book of thighs, I guess. I don't know. I'm assuming it's one of those, it's as obvious as it sounds kind of deal. If I'm mistaken, then by all means let me know. I'm not honestly... I know we did the whole like joke and everything. I don't really like care much for thighs. Unless it's like, I don't know, food like, I don't know, like beef or chicken thigh. Well, actually, wait, are there such things as beef thighs? It's probably just chicken thighs. Whatever. Like a more for one's inward beauty. Except for Cleo. Cleo was both inward and outward. But now that I've successfully gotten my entire audience to be completely cringed out by me. Ooh, that was almost the wrong thing. I want to think about like... Welcome, Nikki, to the stream. I want to think about like... Oh, Ame wants to talk? Okay, she can wait. I wonder what other foods... I don't know if Adi, if I still have you, I'm curious. If not, then I'll just have to look it up once I get a second. But I know you told me earlier, like, strawberry juice, and I know I saw, like, fruits and stuff, but... Do you know any other... Well, does anybody really know any other, like, foods or fruits that are filled with melatonin that's good for, like, proper sleep? Are burgers full of melatonin? Are there, like, melatonin burgers? Or sushi? Maybe some sushi has some melatonin? Because I'm not gonna lie, I am thirsting for some sushi right now. I would do so much for some sushi. You guys have no idea. I'd say things that would probably fill me with regret later for some sushi. And to be fair, I haven't had sushi in so long. God, I love sushi. But there's no sushi places open, and I don't have any money. Probably just make a sandwich for dinner. Or for lunch/dinner. Earlier I was thinking of the best way to tell you some seriously bad news in my life, a dangerous past. Didn't want to bring the mood down the stream. Oh, I'm sorry. I would like to talk about it, but if it is gonna bring it down, and if it is serious, then message me. We can talk about it personally. Like, we can send messages to each other and talk about that if it's too serious. A true friend, think of friend who? Well, so, I mean, if that's for me, then no, like... No, because a real friend would, like, hear him out. And I agree. I respect, Nikki, that you didn't want to bring the mood down. Because we're having a good thing. And obviously I do care, which is why I do hope that you tell me. Obviously, if it's too serious, then, at your leisure, you don't have to tell me what you don't feel comfortable with. I'm never going to ask for all the information. All I'll ask is whether you want to talk about it or you just want to, like, be like, no, I don't want to talk about it. I just want to, like, watch your videos or whatever. Then by all means, like, do whatever. As long as you feel good, that's what matters. This channel is not about, like, being a bummer. That's why I made strict rules. We don't do seriously depressing, heavy topics here. We want to have a place of fun. And thighs. Fun, thighs, and sleep. I feel like that's literally the thing for this episode is sleep, fun, and thighs. Oh, and being a bad boy. There's a lot of things going on in this episode that we kind of went on a bunch of different tangents here, but whatever. You give options on how to talk it out. Well, I hope so. Dad has surgery and he should make a full recovery. Oh, well, you know what? Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me see that better. Had surgery? Well, again, I'm not going to ask for anything too serious, but I will not say that he should. I want to believe that he'll make a great recovery. If you invite words like should, because inviting words like should means that there's not confidence. Instead, will make a good recovery. You have to have positive thoughts. You have to have good, proper, positive thinking. Saying should is basically like... It's like... I think like saying should in that circumstance is like when you go to your teacher and you have to use the bathroom and then you ask your teacher like, hey, teach, can I go to the bathroom? And your teacher's like, I don't know, can you? No. Instead, that's why I go to my teachers is like, I'm going to the bathroom. I will go to the bathroom. Obviously, I didn't say that, but you know what I mean when I say that. I believe, pray, and hope, and I'm confident. Not even hope, I'm confident that your dad will make a healthy, full recovery. And get back to doing dad things, I guess. Doing all the things that all dads do. Make great barbecues, have a fanny pack, say boom goes the dynamite or whatever that video goes. I'm kidding. Obviously, I don't know your dad. Right, you're the Lilum that apparently I'm not your type. Well, I can respect as a girl that at least is honest to say I'm not your type. Guess I'll find some Mothman. I'll probably do it in between the episodes, though. Now, I can see my alarm about to go off. Actually, my alarm, I ignored it. Because I realized that this is technically part B, so we're going to go a little longer. At least for another hour. Give me some more time to work on this. But yes, I hope, Nikki, that... No, I'm certain, Nikki, that your dad will make a nice, healthy recovery. And tell him best wishes and hopes and expectations from the lovely voice you can't forget, the incredible being. Minus the lovely part, and add on the just a good friend that does care. Sorry, I might have said that a little too seriously. I apologize. But I am serious when I say that. I'm pretty sure and before, otherwise, or maybe it's just thoughts in me, I'm just like, hey, well, like anyone would say the same thing. Like, it's just genuine human compassion, I like to think, right? But I digress. Did I get a point in doing this? All my demons just like uber strong. Ads? No worries, take your time. You don't need that, you're fine. Nikki, I saw the notification for a message. I was about to say, yeah, because I know you just topped it. I saw the notification for the message. I'm assuming it's more details, and like I said, I will definitely check it out and give my full thing on it after the episode, I promise. But for the rest of the connoisseurs of the culture,
Yes.
this is part B, so I am going to go a little longer, Twitch. Not like you guys are going to say no to it. I now, for some reason, I'm wondering if there is such thing as a Bible, a guy Bible. But I'm scared to look it up, and now my phone is like, all right, well, clearly V's into guy thighs. Which is a total different non sequitur, Nikki. I'm sorry that you jumped in at a very awkward time. There is a reason for this. I just don't exactly know how to defend myself from the awkwardness of talking about guy thighs. You know what? No, we're not going to talk about that. Let's talk about anything else right now. Anything else other than guy thighs. I don't know if I have anything more to say about the sleep aspect, really. Like, that was just my earlier morning. I'll look at the other stuff too. I'll look up more like melatonin-rich foods and try them out. I really think that I should really work on my sleep schedule so it can be better. I think it would be nice if I got like some actual proper rest. Like, I know one person out there is like, what's your normal like amount of hours I get some rest? If I can get like optimum sleep, it's usually like maybe 5 hours. And I know I need to get more. Because I don't want... I need some good rest. Good beauty sleep keeps you young, keeps you beautiful, keeps you all that jazz, and I need that. But I digress. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to take a drink real quick because I know exactly what fiend we're going to fight, and I'm going to need the energy for this.
Oh yeah, it's time. The best character you've been asking for. Hey there, you little punk. I know you've missed me.
That smell. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's a menorah. No mistaking it.
Hey kid, aren't you a little too young to be playing with the big boy toys? How about you be a good little rugrat and hand it over?
Hey kid, little young to be playing around with the big boys' toys, ain't ya? Be a good little rugrat and hand it over.
Yeah, I might have played this game a bunch, right?
But it's only because we gotta get our boy. That's right. I am the great Ghost Rider. Ah.
For those who don't know, Nick Cage is the joke that, wait, I'm not weak to force, right? Oh, yeah, wait, what am I forgetting? I'm strong. Nick Cage is the name that Axis, Missed You Buddy, decided to nickname. Wait, actually, was it Axis or was it you, Star? I thought it was Axis. One of you two came with the nickname for Ghost Rider. Or, not Ghost Rider, Hellbiker. And that's why I do the voice. Every time we do it, I gotta do the voice. It was one of you two. I do not remember which of the two, unfortunately. But I know for sure it was one of you two. It definitely wasn't me.
The moment you stepped before me, you sealed your own fate.
Farewell. I'm good with nicknames, right, Senpai? You actually are. I mean, hell, to be fair, you're the one that gave me the idea to give you the nickname Star. Because you respected the idea of knowing that I was going to butcher your name.
Fiend, Hellbiker. Status, eliminated.
And I like the idea of giving people different nicknames. I mean, hell, that's what I go for all my chat. Like, obviously, for Bayo, for Nikki, for Star, for Audie, for Hammy. Elforus, I need a nickname for you. Unless you want me to say something else. And I say it for all my chat. Anybody who wants me to give them a good nickname, by all means, let me know.
Another powerful foe. Shame we
Yeah, got it. Thanks. Now there's an abscess around here somewhere for me to fight. I shall partake in fighting you. Don't notice me, 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 don't notice me. Alright, notice me. Oh god. The music version of the abscess version of that song's even worse. God, I hate this area's music so much. Oh, it's so bad. It's cringier than one of my videos. No, okay, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Oh, folks. This is the last bit. This is the last time you're going to see this area. This is the last time I'm going to see this area. Unless they make a Switch 2 version, then I'm going to have to do this. That's right. If they make a Switch 2 version of Shin Megami 5 Vengeance, I'm going to have to do another playthrough. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Because I know if I say it, it's going to happen. Actually, no, it's not going to happen. You can just play Shin Megami 5 Vengeance on Switch. But I am hoping that the Switch 2 has some good RPGs to try. Yes, I am changing the topic to go to Switch 2 right now. I'm not going to get my hands on one, because I don't have that kind of money and hope. But what I am interested in is what RPGs will come to it, and other games too. Like, I know they're doing Donkey Kong Bonanza, and they're doing the Kirby Forgotten Land thing, Star-Crossed Worlds, I think. I want to check that out. Actually, I need to go back to that Kirby game, actually, now that I think about it. I'm curious, like, what, like, cool RPGs are going to bring to it. Because the only one I saw so far that, quote-unquote, got my interest was Bravely Default. And even though I love Bravely Default, I don't want to replay Bravely Default. I like the game, don't get me wrong, but... Ooh, that game was a long one for me. I wonder what other RPGs I'll do. Well, not just RPGs, but other games I'm gonna do. I do want to play that Metroid game. Actually, I need to play a Metroid game on the channel. There's one I definitely am gonna do for, like, or add to my, to an upcoming stream. Let's just say that much. I'm gonna keep it a surprise though for now on which one it is. Although I'm pretty sure some people can already, like, figure out. Huh? Oh, pretty sure people can already figure out. Wait, what? After defeating an enemy... Wait, this is popping up now? Have I not got a consecutive battle ever since I've done this route? Huh, I guess not. Alright, well, see ya. Basically paying off the fusion I did earlier. For anyone that was able to get a Switch 2... like, congratulations. I heard they were extremely hard. Again, I'm not going to get my hands on it, but a friend of mine tried to go online. I don't know if they went on Best Buy or GameStop or whatever, but I heard from him that he tried to go online and they were done within, like, the first half hour or something. And I remember... Well, it's actually funny I bring up the Switch too, because I remember a lot of the people saying, "Don't support the Nintendo! Don't support this! It's too expensive! The tariff's gonna make it crazy! No one should get a Switch 2, blah 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 blah." And yet, not only did it sell it like quick and like hotcakes, but so many people want it. But I like how it's funny that there's people that say, "It's gonna be useless, it's gonna be a waste, no one should get it," and yet it's sold out. And I bring it up because my friend wanted to get a Switch 2 and tried to go on the website to get it, and to this day, still hasn't. It's been several weeks since the Switch 2 pre-order happened. And I am going to rag my friend on this. I'm not going to, like, completely out the name, but I am going to rag on them for this because it's funny. Well, okay, maybe not necessarily to him, but it's funny to me. And maybe it's funny to you guys. But, again, he tried to do the Switch 2 pre-order because they were doing it online. Again, I don't know what site it was, but he tried to do it. And, it didn't work out for him because they were done in the first half hour, right? So, here's what's the extra kick in the nuts. It's sold out online. He had the opportunity to go in store to, I think he was able to go to GameStop. I think they were doing pre-orders in store. Or Walmart too. I don't actually know which of the... No. I think he actually went to Walmart. I don't know. I can't actually remember which the places, but I know he was able to do a pre-order in store, but he slept through it, and he was just like so upset. He was just like, I lost out on 2 chances to get the Switch 2. And I'm like, hey man, it's all good. Don't worry. There's always like the holiday season. It's like, no, I need to get it now. It's like, why? He's like, because I want to play the games. It's like, well, there's plenty of games. It's like, I want to play Mario Kart. It's like, they'll have Mario Kart 8.
Yes.
But it's not going to be Mario Kart World. It's like, yeah, you're right. It's not going to be Mario Kart World. That's not a problem. There's like 9 other people that we hang out with often. And 3 of them were able to get Switch 2 pre-orders. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to play Mario Kart World. It's like, yeah, but it's not going to be mine. Like, I'm not seeing the point of this argument. I'm out of here. Like, what about, like, me? Like, I'm not getting a Switch 2 right away. He's like, yeah, but don't you think your channel will blow up if you get a Switch 2? I was like, I don't know. There's no guarantee that my channel's going to blow up, like, tomorrow. Or my channel will be gone by tomorrow. I don't care about that kind of thing right now. Plus, I don't have the $500 or however many dollars for that. I got like $3 and some change to my name. That's not true. I got like $8 and some change to my name. But still, I'm not getting a Switch 2. I'm okay with not getting a Switch 2 right now. If it's in the cards, I'll get one in the future. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll get one in the holiday season. I'm cool with waiting. I'm not losing sleep over it. If I did, I'd be messing up my already bad sleep schedule.
As I thought.
My name is Diego Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Better to die. Actually, was that his name? No. What is his name?
I, Fionn McCool, shall test
Diego
your
Montoya.
strength.
Killed my father. Prepare to die. What was his middle name? Does anyone know from Princess Bride? Has anyone seen Princess Bride? What is the name of him? Did it just say Diego Montoya? You killed my father. Prepare to die. How's the quote go? I don't think it's... What is the quote? You know what? Hold on. I'm looking it up. What is the quote? Oh, it's Inigo Montoya. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. That was not Diego Montoya. I'm so sorry. I don't know why in my mind I thought it was Diego for some reason. And that's how I get canceled. Because they're gonna be like, you didn't even make a proper Princess Bride reference. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't remember the proper term. I'm sorry I forgot the name was Inigo, not Diego. I'm sorry for counting up Fionn with one good single swipe. Oh god, it's always cool. It's always cool.
Stop, please!
Let's talk about the game really quickly before I press X on this. I know we skipped it, but... And I know I've talked about it before. Why don't I have the ability to make 2 swords? Why am I stuck to 1 sword in hand? I was able to draw a second sword when earlier in the cutscene, when Fionn tried to attack me, right? I made my one blade, my left arm, a sword, and blocked it. And then I made my right arm a sword and tried to swing. Why don't I just do that? Why don't I just have double swords? The game doesn't want me to have fun. It wants me to just have a hard time. For no reason whatsoever.
We should tell Yuzuru about the fairy village. Maybe Miyazu is there.
Alright.
Okay, I've sent him a message. Hopefully he'll head there right away.
Wait. You told me to tell him. Whatever.
We should get going as well.
Told me to
Young
tell him, then
man.
you just go around and tell him.
Yeah, I don't really trust that you tell him, so I decided to do it myself.
Cool, thanks. Appreciate the love.
What is it?
good reason I'm not going for your path this final route. Dude, I am so not looking forward to finding the Demi-Fiend and Satan. I'm just not. I'm nervous as hell. That's going to be probably the biggest episode and the most stressful episode of this entire playthrough, is fighting Demi-Fiend and Satan. Although at this rate, I'm confident I can fight Demi-Boy. If I go to my original path or just, you know, actually change up my thing. Satan scares me. You know, understandably as you should. That dude's monstrous. I don't know who's worse between him and Elizabeth right now. Well, I don't know, because I was asked the question, but I'm scared that someone would spoil. I don't want anyone to spoil. But the question I was going to ask was, who's worse between Elizabeth or Satan? I'm thinking it's Elizabeth. From Persona 3, in case anybody didn't know what I was talking about. You don't need that. Like, I am straight up. Satan is, like, ridiculous. Elizabeth scares me. Like, actively. I still have nightmares where she goes, "Make it down alone." Which didn't help when I eventually did Persona 3 Reload. Which, for those that don't know, I won't spoil in case you want to play Persona 3, but let's just say my trauma toward Elizabeth kind of came in full swing during that section. Music party. Alright, let's do this. I'll make mincemeat of you. All you and all your other Bane friends. God, I wish I had some snacks. I'm so hungry right now. I need a snack right now. I need to seriously take you guys' request. You guys have been saying it on chat. You've been saying, "V, bring snacks to the stream." I know. Forgot. But what am I gonna do after this playthrough, man? I know we're gonna say goodbye to this in some time, but man, I think Shin Megami has been one of my biggest, most popular playthroughs so far. It's gonna be rough to say goodbye to it, and I don't know if my next thing after this is gonna be as fun or not. I mean, I'll still find a way to have fun with it. I have ideas for what I'm gonna do, but man, Shin Megami has such a part in my heart, man. Ah! Oh, flip! I forgot about you. Wait, you found me through SMT? Wait, did you find me through SMT? Really? Wait, my bad? I thought you found me through Minecraft. Wow, I'm so sorry. I thought you found me through Minecraft. I'm so sorry, Star. Like, I know people like Bayo for sure were definitely like, "Get away from me." Not to Bayo, not to Bayo. I meant that for the Basilisk. I know people like Bayo and Alpharus and Nick. Well, no, actually, trying to think about like when I knew some of you guys or what I knew. I think Nikki, I met you when I did Tokobots. I thought I knew Star from Minecraft, which was the first thing I did on this channel. Well, the first like full playthrough. Up to that point was just like, I think, one Golf for Friends stream. Bayo was definitely through Shin Megami. Just to think of some examples. This is follower since 2023. I've been doing this for 2 years? Almost 3 years? One sitting in time? Holy moly. I'm getting like content creator old. Like, I know I did like small stuff, but I didn't actually like actively do stuff Actually, no, yeah, no. I think 2023 sounds right because I think it was like 2022 was when I was doing things, but it wasn't until 2023 that I was actually doing something. Like 2022, I saw the pool, but I didn't like actively do this. And then 2023, I think, is when I like actually really got into this. So yeah, wow, it's been 2 years. Holy crap. Where's the time go? As long as I've had this recent job, before I retired my retail job, went to this job fully. For 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, holy moly, I feel like not actually old, because, you know, obviously I'm still young, but like, you know, retail streamer old. Let's say retail old. Like gamer old. I don't know. Like I've aged as a gamer. Although to be fair, I would hope that I'm still an old man and still doing this.
Hey, welcome everyone to another Vitamin DGR episode. Hey, yeah, I checked out this Thibel. Now, unfortunately, I had to take some more heart medication because it made my heart go. But man, that Thibel. Well, what do you think, Timmy? Now that you're an adult.
I was like, I don't even remember why I still subscribed to you.
I remember back when I was your age. You were known as Little Timmy.
Like, I actually go by Tim now. Thank you.
You always be Little Timmy to me, boy.
I'm gonna have to introduce more characters to this channel. I've been thinking about that. I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds. There's 2 characters that I've introduced to this channel. One of them has been recurring. One of them was a one-shot, but I'm thinking about, but I've actually had some people wonder why it hasn't been brought back. There's been snippets of him throughout other playthroughs and stuff. Actually, no, I was going to play a guessing game, but I don't know if enough people, like, know, because I have a lot of newer people now. But there's another character that was introduced to this channel that I kind of want to bring back. Good old neighbor Montgomery Rhodes. Man, I miss that guy. For those that are OG Vitamin DGR fans that know who Montgomery is the extremely weird neighbor who has an extremely weird, like, tone of voice. He does the weirdest stuff. You know? Yeah, Montgomery Rhodes is one of, like, he was like a one-shot. He did an intro way back when. God, man, I gotta find what episode it was. He was basically just this weird neighbor who would talk like this every 5 seconds. Hello, dear viewers. My name is Montgomery Rhodes. Put simply, I do not understand why I'm here on Vitamin DGR's channel, or what this conflabbed device I have in my hand is. I believe you kids call it a controller of some sort. I don't understand, but whatever. What I do know is that apparently I'm playing a game for you because young Vitamin decided to go to the bathroom. He decided to release his wastes upon a proper receptacle. And yet for some reason, even though I was gone, you have the nerve to say that I'm a weird person, Vitamin. I remember that dearly. Like, that's what Montgomery sounds like, and I should bring him back and introduce more characters to the channel. I don't know, it's fun. It's fun to do new characters and stuff. Good old Montgomery Rhodes. I miss you, buddy. Welcome, Saria, to the stream. What does the name Saria mean, anyway? Is that some sort of nickname that you've given for that person, Vitamin? Yeah, because Saria's cool. I like giving people nicknames. It, I don't know, makes people feel like good friends, like they're friends and stuff. And what would you give my nickname for me? I guess I'd call you Monty. I do not like being called Monty. Well, yeah, I do not like that nickname. You should change it immediately. Okay, you're awfully close. I said you should change it immediately. I will not take no for an answer. Didn't say no. I'll change the nickname. Monty? I mean, Montgomery. You said Monty twice. It means that's 2 marks against your grade. My grade? Wait, am I being graded for this, Monty? Monty? And he's gone. Okay, well, that's Montgomery Rhodes. Yeah, so that's the bit that Montgomery Rhodes is. He's just a really weird neighbor guy that talks like that. I don't know. I personally have a personal love of Monty. Sorry says, I want to stream some games too. I should be able to start soon. Ooh, what are you to stream? I said that. I said like an energetic little kid. Sorry. I should have kept a bit cool about that. But what are you gonna stream? I'm interested.
Young man.
Young man. One there, and let's do some more deck. I'm curious of what you're gonna stream, Saria. SOT5, Monster Hunter Generations. Oh, that's right, you do. Wait. Generations. Oh, and Wilds. I was about to say, because I know you like Wilds. League of Legends, Crosscode, Bloodstained. Bloodstained. What is Bloodstained? Oh, Bloodstained, what is it? Ritual of the Night? That like Castlevania one I've heard about? I've heard about that. You might find a certain vitamin and try to tune in for that. At least I'll definitely try to. I don't want to lie and make, like, excuses. I will definitely try to. No, I'm confident I'll at least be able to come to some of those streams. But yeah, I'm definitely down. Wow, that was loud. Holy moly. Bye. Welcome, Lemon Lord, to the stream. Welcome, Lemon Lord, to the stream. I'm a simple person. Vitamin streaming SMT. Not bad. Okay. That's cool, Saria. That's cool. You want to do Redux? What's wrong? Any joy that was in my heart, any joy I had for this episode. You know, earlier in the episode, we were talking about like sleep habits and the Thibault and Bad Boy V, all the fun we had, viewers. It's magically disappeared because I saw a name of something that I absolutely detested. I would rather get up in the morning. I would rather, I don't know, do anything fun or anything not fun. I would rather watch paint dry than acknowledge that monstrosity that you call a Abaddon in my channel. You have bad sleep habits? Oh yeah. I talked about it earlier in the video. My sleep habits are terrible. You tried some fruit juices or workout? You know, that is crazy funny you bring that up, Saria. Because Adi was in. I don't know if they're still in, but they're the one that told me about getting some fruit juices in me. Because I didn't know that fruit juices. Well, I knew it had like a lot of vitamins. And see what I did there? And antioxidants and minerals and stuff that are good for you. But apparently it has melatonin that's really good for helping proper sleep habits or practice proper sleep habits. I didn't know that actually. I do not work out. That definitely is not going to happen. But I am definitely going to be trying some fruit juices. Unfortunately, I don't have any fruits on me. Actually, wait. I think I might have some cherries on me. I have to check. I'll check afterwards. I've added some deformed green poop, and the last one is better. Yeah, the only Abaddon that's cool is the one for Persona 3, and that's the shadow one. Fruit juices help you sleep? Yes. I looked it up earlier in the video. Most fruits... Like, for example, I'm going to use Adi's thing. So shout out to Adi for this one, because they told me. But most fruits have this thing called melatonin. It's good for helping procure sleep. So, obviously, if you drink juices from fruits, like strawberries, cherries, bananas, that whole jam. Actually, I don't know about banana juice. But, like, let's just use strawberries, for example. Then it actually is good for helping proper sleep habits. I made the habit... Wait, no, made the habit. Why do I keep reading that? I made a mistake or replacing all my workout with walking. It's definitely not fine as a total replacement. Yeah, no, I'm not working out. The only workout I need to do is working out. No, sorry. The only workout I need to do is moving this fork from the plate to my mouth. The best workout you could probably ask for. Banana milkshake, though. Well, you know, I don't think I've ever had a banana milkshake. I've had a strawberry banana milkshake before. And I love strawberries, so I'm definitely down to try. See, now I gotta see if I have any fruits. Because I don't know if I have any fruits in my refrigerator. Now I want fruit. And we can skip this. I guess to do the basilisk fight real quick. What was the last milkshake I had? I don't even know the last milkshake I had. Although I do love milkshakes. I usually get a milkshake whether I'm in a really good mood or if I'm in a really bad mood. I feel like you can't be upset with a good milkshake. Like, if you're in a bad mood, this is a vitamin DGR thing of 2025. I'm telling you guys right now. If you're in an extremely bad mood, get yourself a milkshake. It's really good for you. Delicious, healthy potentially, maybe unless you get something super sweet. But honestly, get a milkshake. It'll do you some good. I'm serious with that. And I know somebody out there is like, "Whoa, I don't want milk." Well, milk is actually good for you. Well, I've already said before. So honestly, milk is good because it does help promote. It helps reduce stress and it helps you relax. So get it from Sonic. Oh yeah. Like, I don't know exactly the thing. I remember hearing this. Okay, so hear me out. Well, I can do this. I can multitask. Let me go fight this basilisk real quick. But there is a reason why I honestly agree. I stand on the aspect of getting a milkshake, or at least drinking milk. If you're in a really bad mood, like you're really angry, milk is really good for you. I don't know if it's like a mineral or enzyme or anything, but there's something in milk that I remember doing research on it. I think I might have done it for a paper or something way back when. And I remember reading. I'm probably gonna grab my phone after this fight, or after this basilisk thing. But milk apparently is good for helping mood regulation. I remember that.
Listen. Now then.
You need milk, some ice cream, and the fruit, then you mix all the blend. Oh god, you're gonna make me want milkshake so bad. I don't even know if I have any fruit. Oh man, I'd kill for a milkshake right now. After sushi too. I want sushi and a milkshake. Dude, you know what? If I get like 1,000 subscribers, can someone treat me to like sushi and a milkshake? Not at the same time, obviously. That would be a great like dinner for me. Sushi for dinner and then a dessert for a nice milkshake. Or I don't know, maybe some strawberry mochi. Oh man, that sounds so good right now. Oh, that sounds so good to have like just some strawberry mochi. I like strawberry mochi. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Sorry, got me hungry. What wouldn't I do for milkshake? You know how they do the whole like, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Maybe more like, what would I do for a strawberry milkshake? Ads? No worries. I'll wait for you. We'll just keep going. I mean, well, you know what I meant. I'll just do some fighting while I wait for you, Star. I won't go too far. Sonic. I haven't been to Sonic in like a long time though, now that you say that. I can't remember. I know Sonic is like the ultimate drink place, I think. Oh wait, yeah, I do remember. Because, well, is this TMI? It's not TMI. Actually, no. That is TMI. I'll probably say something else differently. For banana, I highly recommend vanilla ice cream. I bet, right? To help balance out the sweetness of the banana, because banana can be a bit overpowering. I can definitely see that. Wait, do I want to fight anymore? Nah, I don't want to fight anymore. Wait, how many have I fought so far? Yeah, I'll fight a couple more. Whee! Let's see, these are basilisks. Who's basilisk? Isn't there one around? Oh, yeah, there's one right there. Perfect. I would say, oh yeah, I said I was gonna look this up. I'm pretty sure that milk is really good for like helping like mood regulation or something. I remember that. And I remember too because I don't know why. I don't know when it started. Oh, I do. I remember what helped it though was, remember what I said that I worked at the movie theater earlier in the episode? The movie theater I had a, well, it wasn't a Sonic, but it was a milkshake place. It was ice cream shop, if you would, that served like ice cream and snacks and stuff. And I remember after I would get off of work, if I got off work early in the day, I would definitely get myself a milkshake. Simon, where are your wives? Oh, they're here. Don't worry. They're never leaving. Every single person in this roster is my wife. Except not Hobiho. Oh, and an Ame. That might be kind of sus. And Kansura. I'm not really into birds. Or Hayato. I'm not really into dogs. And Demeter. Demeter's kind of on the young side. And Rongda, because Rongda is a little too sharp for my... well, maybe I could... wait, hold on. Let me see Rongda real quick. Yeah, I could do it. Yeah, I could go for Rongda. What about Shiva? Oh yeah, like I said, everyone other than like Ame and Demeter, total wife material. I could go with Rongda. I don't mind Rongda that much. But what I was getting to before I immediately started thinking about my wives, which I am treating them right because I am a responsible husband, is that when I used to work at the movie theater, like if I ever got off work like early instead of late at the flipping morning, there was an ice cream shop, if you would, that wasn't too far from us. So I would usually go and grab myself a milkshake or ice cream or whatever. Usually it was a milkshake. And then sometimes I have my coworkers join in too. But it was usually, I would get it. Like the only days, like the days I would go there is either if I got off early and I was in a really good mood, or more often, if I got off work somewhat late and I was in a terrible, like total spitty mood. And I remember it was during the time while I was at the theater that I noticed that every time I was in a bad mood, whenever I had a milkshake, yeah, I'd be in a bad mood per se, but it wasn't as bad, or I felt like I recovered really quickly. And I didn't know why until I remember just getting curious. And I think I had a paper that I did, a research for it. And I was like, I'm just going to research freaking milk because I like milk. And my friends tease me for it. To this day, anytime we go hang out at a restaurant, they always ask if B wants milk. And I'm like, I get it. Nah. But milk is good for you. And while I use that gem to blow you guys up,
I can't afford to fail.
I'm going to look it up. I don't exactly know why. What I do know. Let's see. Hey, Googs! Okay, hey, Google. Let's see here. How does milk help against being angry? Which is probably not a proper sentence. According to Google, consuming milk, especially warm milk, has a calming effect and can help alleviate anger issues by promoting relaxation and a more stable mood. Milk's balanced mix of nutrients, including tryptophan, contributes to the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter linked to mood regulation. Additionally, the slow release of energy from milk can help prevent blood sugar spikes and crashes that lead to irritability. I didn't know that it did a slow release of energy. I didn't know that. I knew it's something. I knew there was some components in milk that was good for like as a calming agent, but I did not know that. So the next time you are extremely pissed or you want to like go on the Hot Ones challenge and try those hot wings with that one freak guy who can eat food like that without batting an eye, go get yourself some milk. Might do you some favors. And tell them Vitamin DGR sent you. You're welcome. That explains why babies don't commit crimes. Well, only the babies that don't drink breast milk. Any babies that do, well, what do we learn? And that's probably the reason why breasts are so amazing. Because they produce milk that's good for calming down irritability. End all be all, it goes full circle. This is for you, little Timmy. If you ever want to know the number one thing that'll help you get by in life, just remember. Breasts. They hold everything you need. Milk to calm you down, and that's all. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, God, I need to move on. I am serious, though. Milk is really good for you. And my heart goes out for those who are lactose intolerant. But milk's great. Milk is fantastic. This is the point where I make some really bad, messed up joke of. So for that next time, that one guy is at the gym looking at that one girl who's got big cans just going up and down. And she's like, oh, what are you looking at, perv? If the guy says, well, I'm just thinking that you're definitely going to be a good mother. And she's like, what do you mean? This is, okay, this is the bit. This is a joke before I go further with this joke. Thinking milk from anything? Before I entertain that thought, let me finish mine really quickly. The next time, say some guy is like checking out this one girl with a large chest, and he's just like, oh man, that's so good. And she's like, what are you looking at, pervert? If he says, well, no, I think you might make a great mother. No, 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 hear me out. I'm going to make it so it's not clip worthy. I'm going to make it so it's not clip worthy. Just hear me out. If he says, oh, well, because usually those with larger chests have more, see, how do I say this that's not funny? Because immediately my dumb brain was going to say, oh, well, girls that have large chests have larger storage for milk. So, therefore, you can produce more of a calming agent for babies. If any man says that while looking at your chest, you are allowed to slap, but you at least should say, okay. See? Told you. Not clip worthy. Little Timmy's like,
Oh, sweet, cool. Next time I go check out a girl.
actually, no. Little Timmy's not old enough for that. It's not? I don't know about that. What do you mean? Girls with larger chests have more storage for milk. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure anyone can tell I literally just made that up. I don't know, nor do I want to know at this current time about... Why both those emotes? You don't even use that one. I've never seen you use the whoa emote. Alright, never mind. Let's move on. Almost at the end of the episode anyway. I'm not. I am not one. I'm not. I'm just living. I'm just giving you the cold, hard facts.
Ah, it's you.
Oh, I got a... What? I got a thing from
Young
Automod.
man,
Oh, that's fine. That's allowed. He's driven by stealing himself.
multiple life readings from the southwest. I speculate it is the village we're searching.
Please don't clip. I don't even know what is clippable. What did I say that was clippable? I thought I said it where it wanted to be clippable. He forgets I could draw him as any... Star. 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 Estrella. However you want me to say your name, whether you want me to be serious or funny. This is you and me right now, Star. Please. You are an amazing artist. And that worries me that you can draw me as anything. I cannot stop you from drawing. So all I can do is hopefully appeal to your good graces. Estrella, there you go. Please, Estrella, I beg of you. Please don't. Because then my viewers are going to get curious. And then my friends are going to get curious. And then I'll never hear the end of it. Please, do not be appropriate. Yeah, there we go. Be appropriate if you must draw me. I beg of you. Don't ignore that. Ignore what Lemon Lord just said. Completely ignore that. You two don't even look at that message. We're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore Lemon Lord for like 2 seconds or for like 10 seconds right now. Please. Just be kind. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind if he steps too close to the sun. What? Please don't.
Oh.
I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just telling the facts. I'm just trying to be a good content creator. I'm just trying to be a good streamer. What am I doing wrong? I just like to talk about my day. Need to practice on your Spanish? I do. Well, to be fair, I need to learn Spanish. Actually, I still need to go through a bunch of other languages, too. Or, you know what? Instead, I'll just get Rodon to jump in. Rodon can speak Spanish perfectly. I'll get him to do it for me. You don't go to the gym? We can practice, dude. See, the fact that you said the gym... I don't. I just don't. Every time I see the gym, my body breaks in hives. There's nothing that'll convince me to go to the gym. Oh. Yeah, well, we still need to work on the other languages first, though, Star, all things considered. But I thought you were going to try and find some way to entice me to go to the gym. I was like, you're doing a very bold attempt. Although I do have a friend of mine that wants me to go. Because apparently he's going to get a deal for something. I guess his gym has some sort of like recommendation thing where he gets like money off a membership or something if he brings someone in. Or some nonsense. I like to hang, but you got a buddy now. I do have a buddy? I have a buddy? Who do I have as a buddy? You mean you and the lovely connoisseurs of the culture? Let's do this real quick. I don't think there's really anything that would convince me to go to the gym unless my life was truly at risk. Or, I don't know. Insert X super hot model here. Was like, hello, Vitamin. I'll give you $5,000 and a date with me if you go to the gym with me. I just want to hang out, that's it. Or a goth mommy was in the gym. Why specifically a goth mommy? What makes you think some well-endowed goth mother would possibly entice me to go to a gymnasium of some sort? I'm surrounded by weirdos. Welcome to a Vibin DGR chat. And actually, I don't want to hear that from someone who brought up a Baden. This is all because of you. You started this. This was a nice, healthy Christian channel, and then you came up. No, okay, I'm just kidding. No, I am about to actually end the video, though. Just want to grab a couple things real quick. This started as a nice, healthy, innocent channel. What happened? Where did I go wrong? Where did I steer clear from God's light? Okay, that's too far. I'm sorry. That's too much of a bit. Let's see. What was this item again? I can't remember what this item was. When you started to play... Wait, what? When you started to play SMT and fell to lust? I didn't fall to lust. I just exist. I don't fall for anything. Except for... Oh, okay. Your voice would make a great ASMR channel. I actually have been asked to do it before, but I don't know what I would need to do for that. And I don't think my voice is worth doing an ASMR channel. Great should I know I'm talking myself out of it before I even try it. To read a book? Man, but I'm a streamer, and I play Magic. I don't read. Everyone knows Magic players don't read. Okay, that's a bit. That's too far. That's too far. I don't know. I swear your voice is amazing. No, no, it's not. And before anyone says it, I'm not even trying to do reverse psychology. I don't know. Okay, okay. This is the last thing. This is the last thing we're going to talk about before the end of this video. Gotta go to the bank. I just don't like waiting in queue. Must be nice having money, Saria. Well, thank you for tuning in, though. I'm about to end the episode on a somewhat serious, serious-ish note, but not really serious. But go get your bank, go get your money, my friend. Wait, why am I doing this? I don't need to do this again. But this is the reason why. So I am grateful for the compliment. Don't get me wrong. Thank you. It's far, far more than I deserve. But, and I like to think, and I've even talked to a friend of mine and they agreed with me on this. So before I go further, I have backup with this. But you hear your voice more than other people. I would like to think you hear your voice more than other people, right? I gotta go to school, so sorry. Gotta love, lurk, and lust over. Go to school, go have fun. Like I said, it's the end of the video anyway. Why over Abaddon? Why Abaddon? What did Abaddon do to you? Are you okay? Is Abaddon like threatening you? I'll fight Abaddon to save you. Like, just say it. Just nod once if you're being harmed by if you're being threatened by Abaddon. Not twice if no. But okay, let me end this episode with one last note. Because on the next episode, we're going to go through the Fairy Village and everything. I just wanted to get to the Fairy Village. Again, you hear your voice. I like to think you hear your voice more than any other's voice. Daily, right? I personally feel, because I've heard my voice so often, it's just kind of Like, I don't see the appeal of my voice. And I'm not saying that for reverse psychology. If people say it, then I'm like, well, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. And I like the idea of being the voice you can't forget. And that does give me some confidence. And that's why I want the brand part to be, oh, well, I guess I'm the voice you can't forget. Because people like the voice. But you like bad. Okay. But I hear my voice every day. Whether I'm streaming, whether I'm at work, whether I'm just saying things to myself, whether I'm playing Magic, whether I'm reading a book, I read out loud. I talk a lot to myself. Weird as that may be. And I hear my voice so often that it's just kind of to me. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of So while it is sweet and it's very kind, I don't know. To me, my voice is just kind of That being the case, though, I will admit, the idea of it's not for you. It's my voice. My voice. So what you're saying? My voice exists for you guys? Well, the thing I'm getting to is, and the last thing I have to say is, I don't really know what I would do for an ASMR channel or for an ASMR episode. Like, I mean, if you guys want me to, let me know. I'm not opposed to trying it. I don't know what I would do. I guess, you know what? If I did one, maybe I'd do, I don't know if it'd be an ASMR thing, but I wouldn't mind the reading aspect, because one thing I liked, display games. Well, I mean, yeah, but there's one thing, when you said the reading books thing, Star, I think something I wouldn't mind doing is doing more visual. Well, I want to do more visual novels, that's for sure. But I don't want to do just the weird voice all the time. I like doing the wacky voice, but it'd be nice to do some normal, just read a thing. And the reason why is because one of the last episode I watched of me, or one of the last episodes I watched of me was, I did this game last year called Master Detective Archives, which has been one of my favorite games of last year by far. I love that game. Something fierce. And I recommend people play it if they haven't. And when I got the game, it gave me a visual novel that talked about a certain character, Yakao. Chief Yakao, rather. Again, I won't spoil. But it gave me some more about this character. And I told myself, you know what? I'm going to read that to the best of my ability. Hopefully not flub up my words. And see where it goes. And I listened to myself. And yes, there were some moments I flubbed up. But I liked that. It wasn't an episode where I did too many weird voices. It was just me reading, and I admit I kind of like that. Even despite hearing me, it felt kind of good. So I wouldn't be opposed to just doing some more just reading in the future. But I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I'm curious. Let me know on YouTube. Let me know on Discord. Tell me all that jazz. I will consider it. Nonetheless, thank you all for tuning in for this episode. Again, I apologize that it has to be a part A, part B, but OBS, what can I do? What's the main takeaway for the episode? Like, we talked a lot this episode. My whole point was literally just the sleep aspect. We ended up talking about thighs, because thighs are nice. Thighs are very nice. We talked about Bad Boy V, which we might talk more about that in the future. Apparently people like Abaddon for some weird reason. I don't know why. I really hope that they're okay. Found out that fruit's good for you, for your sleep habits. You know what? Despite the whole aspect of the thighs, and despite the aspect of the Bad Boy V, I really do think the whole sleep aspect should be the theme of this episode. So I'm probably going to have to come up with a title for that. But thank you all for tuning in. For those more invested in the game, sorry. I know we went on a bunch of different random topics, but I did say that this was just going to be another leisurely, chill episode where we just talk about stuff. And most likely, next episode is going to be that too, because we're going to go through the Fairy Village. My goal for next episode is to finish the second area. And maybe if we're good, maybe I can get started on the third one too, which will be a long one. But like I said, this is the last playthrough, and I am going to take my time with this because this is the last time I'm going to play Shin Megami 5, and this game is really near and dear to me. You drew me again? Oh, that's really sweet, but drew me of what? Well, I guess it's going to be on Discord, so I'll have to check it out later. As always, folks, if you enjoy this content, you love the lovely sound of my voice, for whatever reason. I know I say the whole lovely sound of my voice thing, but, you know, that's just part of the brand. If you enjoy my content, the games, all that jazz, or just like this environment, please join in. You can find me on Twitch with the handle of VitaminDGR. Hell, you can feel free to join it yourself. You don't have to... Yeah, I talk a lot and I game. You can lurk and whatever. If you want to just jump in the chat, by all means, it's a free area. We're all accepting here, I like to think, as long as you don't like Abaddon. At the same time, you can also find me on YouTube with the same name and handle, and if you enjoy this content, why not feel free to... Why not like and subscribe? Why not do that? But nonetheless, I'll wait till we're done whenever I join again. I hope you do. I really do hope you join again, Star. It really was nice to hear from you. And everyone else, too, honestly. There's some people I haven't heard from in a good minute. But nonetheless, thank you all for tuning in. Yes, exactly like Star said. Please like and subscribe. It really does help keep the channel alive. Well, hold on. Let's make it a little bit more notable so you guys can see. Please like and subscribe. But nonetheless, thank you all for tuning in. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode.